What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Barbershop Talk, place where you're going to get expert opinions, expert advice from people who know absolutely nothing. Give a shout out to RTF Production. Thank you guys for having us. My name is Mike.
How you doing, everybody? This is Gator.
Took you a second there, Gator. Are you eating fried chicken again?
Actually, I'm not. I'm not. I had to swallow all of the watermelon and spit the seeds out first.
Oh, God.
Fried chicken and watermelon. That's a perfect dinner right there. Don't forget the orange drink.
Oh, all right, man. We're going to go ahead and actually, we're just going to go ahead and jump right into some stuff. So I had an issue. Oh, when was it? It was Monday morning. All right. So I wake up. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. I head downstairs. I go to take my morning piss, right? Now, I remember this piss very vividly. Good flow, great color. You know, the volume was good. After I get done, I go to flush, and the toilet starts to rise. And I was like, oh, shit. So I grab the plunger. As I am plunging, I am thinking, you know what? Out of the greatest inventions of all time, the plunger gets no fucking credit. And I think that is bullshit. No pun intended. No pun intended. The plunger has gotten us out of a lot of shit. If it wasn't for the plunger, every household in America would have at least one clogged up toilet. True or not true?
That is very true. It keeps us out of a lot of shit. Just like you said, that is true.
I just feel the plunger doesn't get the credit it deserves.
No love.
So I did some research, and there's no patent. There's no one claiming the invention of the plunger. But whoever you are, thank you very much. Everyone has used your invention at least once. And when you were at, your first date's house and you went in there and dropped the dookie and that shit started to rise, thank you, plunger man, because you saved that dude's ass. You saved him from getting dumped. You saved him from possibly missing out on his future wife.
On his future wife, yep. Or at least messing the rest of that night up.
But I just feel, great inventions, the lighter, the fork, there's stuff out there, but nobody ever brings up the plunger. And damn it, we would be in some shit if it wasn't for that thing.
Deep shit.
Anyway, I just wanted to get that off my chest, man. I had that happen, and I'm telling you, dude, I was balls deep, plunging away, man, water splashing on me and shit, dude. But,
turn the water off. Just reach down by the toilet and turn the water off.
I'm telling you, man, I was thankful that thing was there, and I want to give some love to the plunger. Anyway, so I actually got a rant, man. I got a complaint. Imagine that. My complaint, it has nothing to do with your political beliefs. It has nothing to do with your personal beliefs. It's just you as a person. Now, I'm not talking about you, but I'm talking about Nancy Pelosi. Now, my problem with Nancy Pelosi, if you ever see the look on her face, it's like you are such a bitter old woman. Like, every time she fucking smiles, you can tell that it's 100% fake. And she's just a bitter old fucking bag. Put her ass in a home somewhere. She's 70 some odd years old, still in Congress, this, that, and the third, which is fine. Senior citizens need to get out too. But you should be out playing fucking cricket, not fucking running the country with your bitter old ass. And no, damn it, I'm not done yet. And you know what? I blame her husband. Okay, I understand her husband's probably old as fuck too.
Is she married?
Take a Cialis. Take a Viagra. Put some dick up in her. Put a smile, like a genuine smile on that face.
There's only one kind of race that can do that, though. You know who I am.
You shut your whore mouth.
I'm just saying. There's only a couple of us out there. They're from the Mandingo tribe.
Look, like to me, she is at a point to where your old lady's getting out of control. That once a year type of dick. That motherfucker, I run this house type of dick. I don't care if you're the breadwinner. This is still my house. I still have the
True
dick.
story.
And that's what the fuck she needs. Dude, she's just a mean, bitter old fuck. And it's just, how can you live life like that all the time? And it pisses me look, I have a list, okay? I have 3 people on my list. I've thought long and hard about this list, okay?
Uh-oh.
If I were to meet these people in person, there would be no conversation. There would be no getting starstruck. I would punch them right in the fucking kisser. Number 1, Tom Cruise. Number 2, Johnny Depp. Number 3, Nancy Pelosi. Now, I understand last week I said, don't hit women. I recant that statement. I would punch the fuck out of Nancy Pelosi. Oh, damn, you jamming over there.
No, that's my kid playing her piano. I'm trying to run away from her. There we go.
But yeah, dude, I'm telling you, I have a list, and I would punch Nancy Pelosi right in the fucking face.
Nancy Pelosi is old and bitter. I don't know why. I still don't understand her scheme of things, except for turn down what the other side said. I don't care what the.
She's just fucking mean. Like you know how you catch some of those old ladies that's just fucking mean. Like the type of person who would drown a kitten. That's what the fuck she reminds me.
Yes, I wasn't going to go. I wouldn't go to that extreme, but yes, yes, I love cats.
Well, and I'm telling you, if her husband doesn't smarten up and start laying some fucking dick, Johnny Depp is coming off that list. Nancy Pelosi will be 2, and her husband will be number 3. The people I want to punch in the face. Like, fix your household issues. Fix this old bitch. Put her in home. Fucking something. Like, fucking you two should be out playing golf. Like, just don't come out in public anymore. Like, I feel bad if they have grandchildren. Because I know these kids, we're going to grandma's for Thanksgiving. Fuck.
Kids committing suicide. Don't do that.
Oh, fuck, dude. I can't stand that woman. I just needed to get that off my chest, man. God. Dude, I'm telling you, just a fucking old bag. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into a news story here, man. Something I came across, and I'm trying to stay optimistic about it, but some input would be great. There is a private academy over in England, and we're talking like Westminster Academy, like one of those uppity ones. And I actually went and I researched said academy. There's a waiting list to get in there. Like, we're talking like the top of the top people go to this school. So it's a high school, and they have banned the wearing of certain types of coats. Now, some of these kids are showing up to school in $1,000, whatever name brand that they wear in Britain coats. And they have banned these coats because they said they promote bullying because of the children that can't afford it. What's your take on this?
That actually should be 100% the other way around, where the quote-unquote richer kids wearing these coats, they should be bullying those that are not in it. But from what wow.
Well, no, that's what they're saying.
Okay.
People that wear these coats because it's a form of bullying because I have nicer clothes than you do, and so we're just going to ban these fucking coats.
I never did get a hold of that. Not in the U.S. I definitely don't get a hold of that in a whole nother country about the clothes. Making kids wear uniforms. I understand the concept a little bit, but how do you ban certain things because it promotes bullying? Well, raise your kids better. Raise your kids better.
Well, see, now the school itself wears uniforms, but these are the coats these kids are wearing. It's England. It's cold as shit. They got to go to school. They got to stay warm, and these are the coats that they're wearing.
Then it is what it is. You can't ban it.
Okay. Well, they have banned it. They're not allowed on the premises. So my next question is, like I said, I'm trying to stay optimistic here. Now, I agree with you as far as, look, this is just dumb as shit. Some people have more money than others. Some people wear Jordans. Some people wear Walmart slip-ons. Hey, that's just life. But is the school making an honest effort to actually stop bullying? Everybody's hooting and hollering across the world, oh, bullying is so bad. Bullying is so bad. Are they actually making an effort, though?
No. Because if it's not the coats, what's next? The shoes? These socks? I'm wearing $1 million pair of silk panties right now. Who knows? What's
So
next?
is it a slippery slope then to start banning one thing?
That's all it is. It's just a small snowball at the top of the mountain. It's going to be one thing after another after another. Next thing you know, the girls can't wear certain hair bands in their hair because they're, I don't know, purple.
Okay, so what's your take on bullying? Good, bad, indifferent?
Each case is each case. Hell, the times that we went to school, we had the exact same things that's going on now. The exact same things. If you just so happen to have the wrong name or the wrong initials, like if your name was Bobby Jones, we called you BJ. Just saying. That's true. The same bullying that we had 20, 30 years ago is the same bullying going on now. It's just that now these kids are bringing guns to school. So what's my take on bullying? I don't want to say tighten your kid up, but you got to tighten your kid up and stop. The adults need to stop oversizing it to the kids in front of the kids, because then they feel privileged. Not privileged, that's the wrong word. They feel empowered to whine and cry about it.
So I actually had a bullying incident here with my daughter. And my daughter is 9. This other kid, he's 9 or 10. My youngest son, he is 8. And they're getting off the school bus. And this other kid, he comes up and he pushes my daughter. He's been giving her hell for weeks. And I haven't intervened. I've told her, you know what? Hey, just leave him alone. Either talk shit back to him or leave him alone. So they come off of the bus. And he pushes my daughter. No parents involved. My 8-year-old gets in there and pieces his ass up.
There you go. You take your son and your daughter out on the shopping trip as a dad.
I'm telling you, man. And right there, like, my son came home and he was in tears, but I think it was just anger. He wasn't upset or thinking he was in trouble or nothing like that. Just kind of in anger. And I sat down and I spoke to him. I was like, look, you've got life figured out already, buddy. You were 8 years old and you've got life figured out. You're good to go. Now, as far as my daughter, I sat her down just the same. And I was like, you know what? Next time you should be piecing his ass up.
Like my daughter. My daughter's now 14. We had an incident in Alaska. And again, it was a boy. Would touch her, pull her hair. I got a mixed kid, so she's half black. You don't touch black girl hair. It is what it is. He kept touching her hair, so on and so forth. She came home, told my wife. My wife told me. Me as the parent, I wanted to intervene. I went straight to the schoolhouse, and the school was like, okay, we'll keep an eye on it. That night, I told my daughter 2 words. And I said, I don't care if you get kicked out of school, expelled out of school, or whatever. I'm taking you on a shopping trip. No, 2 words. 2 words. Kick dick.
Oh, well played.
Well, she's a girl. And what that's going to do is it's going to teach that boy for the rest of his life not to do that to another female.
A good swift dick kick will do that.
I hate it because I'm a boy. I don't want nobody to kick me in my dick. But in the same token, with my daughter, I told her, kick dick, and I will stand behind you 100%. Now, don't steadily kick it over and over and over again and start plummeting the dude in the face. You do it one good time and you move back, you go tell somebody. But in this.
So did she get the kicking? That's what everybody wants to know. Did she
literally, the next day after that, the boy smacked her on the butt, said nice ass. She kicked dick and punched him in the face. When the school tried to not expel her, but suspend her, and the boy was just getting in-school suspension, and obviously the parents go in there and talk, so on and so forth, I had to stop everything. Okay, I told the principal, which was a female, I said, you stand up, let me smack you on your butt right here, right now, and tell you nice ass. I bet you're going to call the cops. I'm going to go to jail. So I guess we're going to have to do this sexual assault thing. So with this, because, boys are rude. I was a boy. I know what I did when I was younger. I'm not going to confirm nor deny nothing. But
I'm
But
innocent. I'm
I
innocent.
may want to run for public office later in life. No, I'm joking. No, I'm not. But anyway, not never. No, but I understand what you're saying with the whole bullying thing because boys do that. Well, all kids do that. So in our generation, 20, 25, 30 years ago, you either stood up or you sat down. You know, in the Gator house here, we're going to stand up. We don't get eaten. We eat. So 2 words: kick dick. You don't got to stay in the fight and try and fight because there's going to be some people out there with some skills or whatever. Kick dick and move.
Well, see, now I blame, like, you see a lot of stuff now to where these kids will go commit suicide because they're getting bullied. And if you're 16, 17 years old, I'm not saying commit suicide, but you comprehend it. But when I'm watching 9, 10, 11, 12-year-olds committing suicide because they're getting bullied, where are the parents at?
But
How the fuck does your 9-year-old know how to kill himself?
true story.
How does that
And
happen?
what is?
Where were you as a parent?
I was just about to say that. I was like, I was just about to say that, but you said it yourself.
And when your kid takes a pistol and shoots up the school because they're getting bullied, where were you as a parent? And I'm not talking about locking your weapon up. I'm talking about when my son walks into the house, I don't have to speak to him. I can look at him. Oh shit, what's
We
going
had a
on,
good
man?
day or we had a bad day. I already know by the look, the way you act.
And put down your cell phone and pay attention to your kid once in a while, and you'd be surprised, what comes about.
That's the worst part right there.
And you know what? 90% of these would be avoided. And you know what? I'm not saying to where like your daughter is getting physically, sexually assaulted, but look, bullying, it builds character. It's teaching you life lessons, because when you have your job and your boss is on your fucking ass, you're going to be able to suck it up.
But
and
I got a
drive off.
question. Whose fault is that? Bullying was not a real big word like it is now. Bullying nowadays in the last 5 years is a real word, where bullying in our time, it happened, yes. The word
was a way of
hazing
life.
happened, yes. Nowadays they're putting criminal charges on college students for making males wear a dress around the campus because it's a real thing. Bullying and hazing. Whose fault is that? That's kind of our fault because we've been coddling these kids. Oh, my mom spanked me with a belt. I'm calling the police. Jimmy is teasing me in the bathroom at school or whatever, and it's bullying. Is that our fault? Is that us as adults, mature adults nowadays? Is this our fault now? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is, because
We showed our kids the way. Where me and you, we were. I know in the state of Virginia, I could work at the age of 14 and 8 months with a worker's permit signed by my school guidance counselor. I was at work at McDonald's. I got a 19-year-old son. His first job was a year ago at Pizza Hut. Really? It's my fault. That's my fault. I didn't make him get out there and get in the workforce. We made our kids soft.
Yeah, you're right. You were absolutely right. Because my oldest is 20, and he actually got his first job about 8, 9 months ago. But at the same time, once he got done high school, he actually went to college. So I was like, look, either college or work, and he went full-time college. And then, got his certificates, and then, jumped into the workforce. But I also have a 17-year-old. Doesn't have a job yet. Now, I don't want to say it's coddling the kids, because I'm a firm believer school comes first. Period. End of discussion. As long as you were doing good in school, I will ask nothing else out of you. Now, once you hit 18 and you're no longer in school, well, hey, trying to figure shit out. But, maybe I should have him get a job. I don't know. I guess, through the high school thing, I'm more of a, focus on school. Now, if you want a cell phone, go out and get a job, because I'm not buying you one.
True.
But now I would say to a certain extent, yes, we are to blame. I mean, these kids got to learn it from
Because we
somewhere.
look at our parents. What did our parents do? Our parents came right after the whole Great Depression thing, so they were in the workforce. So we pretty much, I don't want to say we raised ourselves, no, but we were in the hard knock life. You know, we would wake up, go to school. Our parents are probably already gone for school. They didn't see us off. You know, we get home from school. Our parents are still at work.
They were still working.
Still at work. So on and so forth. So we had to come home, do our homework, go play, be back in the house before they got home or shortly thereafter, blah, 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 blah. The hard knock life. Now, here we come. We started off in the workforce kind of early. We started our, what do I want to call it? Our work ethic early off in life. And that's the way we live for the next 20, 30, 40 years, where our kids now, they don't have to go out there busting their back at McDonald's or wherever. I'm just going to say McDonald's because that was my first job. Not because I like McDonald's. I actually despise the place. But we didn't push our kids to go out there and wake up in the morning and work. You know?
Well, see, could it also be you always want better for your kids than what you had?
That is exactly has been my mentality.
So now, is that our fault, or is that just, I don't want my kid, out here picking potatoes at 14 years old. I'm going to bust my ass so he doesn't have to.
That was my mentality. I don't want my family to do what I went through with my family. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want.
Now, is that a form of pussification though?
I see it now in hindsight, yes. But while going through the trenches, and for the last 20, 25 years, no. But I see now in hindsight, yes. I believe we softened this next generation to take it to where bullying comes into fact. What happened just 2 weeks ago, I think it was actually in the state of North Carolina. I could be wrong. The middle school kid brought a gun to school, shot another kid. Third day of school, shot another kid. The kid ended up dying. So 2 lives have been changed forever. 2 different families have been changed forever because of this word bullying.
Yep.
I was in the band, dude. I didn't do football. I didn't do wrestling. I didn't do yeah. Hello. You know what I'm saying? I was in the band. But I didn't shoot at no school.
You know what though? Those were the people who you never picked on, were the band members. Because dude, you hit one band member,
you're gonna get all of us.
And next thing you know, you're surrounded by like 30 of them, like they just come out of the woodwork out of nowhere. You fuck with the trumpet section, and tubas and flutes are on your ass.
Yep, literally, cases and all. Yeah, we're gonna go get the choir.
All right, man. Let's go ahead and flip this to a more upbeat topic, man. So last weekend, last week it was a shitty week here, man. It was in the 20s, the 30s. It was raining, like it was just shitty. And there's this neighborhood app or something like that, and this lady puts a picture on there of a dog. This dog is sleeping underneath a pickup truck in my neighborhood. And dude, it's raining and it's shitty outside, this, that, and the third. So, you know what? Let's go see if we can get this dog and, stick him in the garage, at least get him out of the rain. Get the dog, take the dog to the vet. The dog has a chip in it.
Okay.
The chip says the dog's name. The dog's name is Darius.
Oh. Here we go. Some old lady by herself.
Exactly. Now, my thing is, look, you get some of these people who name their kids, hi, this is my daughter, Applebottom, like ridiculous shit, right? That's, here's my hamster, her name's Jessica. Like, wait, what? Who the fuck names a hamster Jessica, Like, who the hell names a dog Darius? How many Dariuses do you know? I can name one. Darius Russell. That is it.
You cannot You cannot name
There's
your
just
pets.
certain names.
You cannot name your pets
No,
human names. That's just not the way it is.
You can get away with Butch,
Okay, got it.
Buster. And I'm not saying, you have to name your dog, Sausage or Nugget, but your dog's name shouldn't be Joseph III. That's fucking ridiculous.
Hey, Jessica, come here. Good girl, good girl. No, you don't do that. You can't. Yeah, I'm just saying, you can't name your dog human names. That's just not right. I'm not. We're the highest of the food chain.
When your dog,
I'm just saying.
When your dog gets out and you're yelling and you're running down the street, Anthony, I'm thinking you're missing a
I'm
kid
about to
right
come
now.
out and help you until you tell me it's a dog. Then I'm going back in my house.
I'm gonna laugh and I'm walking the fuck back inside. It fucking irks me that these people are naming their pets the same. Like how do you name your kid a fucked up name, but then you name your dog Kevin? How the fuck does this happen?
Celebrities. Celebrities.
I don't know, man. I'm telling you, man. The name is Darius. Wait a second. And the first thing that came to mind, honest to God, I was like, wait a second. Only Darius I know is Darius Rucker. Is this dog identifying as a black man?
He better not. He's gonna have a hard knock life. For those that are listening, I am a black man, so I can say that. Cool. I just had to throw that disclaimer out there.
Well, then, damn it, they should have listened to last week. They definitely would have known.
Definitely would have known. They need to keep up with the barbershop talk.
They probably figured it out at the beginning, spitting out the watermelon seeds. That wasn't
a racist thing, though. Anybody can eat watermelon.
Really?
Well, never mind. Not everybody eats watermelon with fried chicken. Never mind. True story.
Look. This is not racist if it's true. Mexicans, they love their tacos. White people, we like bologna and mayonnaise sandwiches. Black people, watermelon and chicken. It is what it is.
He said mayonnaise. My stuff. Look, oh my God. I'm sorry. We just had this talk in my house the other day about mayonnaise because, my daughter's mixed. What do you do? Half white, half black. What do you do? Do you eat Miracle Whip or you eat mayonnaise? Oh my God.
Just butter one side of the bread.
Butter. Oh my God. Look, I'm choking. I can't do it.
I'm sorry. It's not racist if it's true.
True story. If you fit the stereotype, it's definitely not racist. It's true.
Look, it's like this. When you buy cheese, as a black man, what type of cheeses do you buy?
What type of cheeses do we buy? Let's see. American cheese and cheddar. That's
that. Okay, now, me as a white guy, if you look in my drawer, you're going to catch some provolone. You're going to see some feta cheese.
No.
White people cheese.
I'm going to get sliced cheese or block cheese and then maybe cheddar. And that's just because we're doing like this is funny, a taco night. Oh my God. Oh my God. You're making me sound so racist right now. Oh my God. Oh, like if you're going to do like a taco, like a taco salad bowl or some shit. Oh my God. What's wrong?
All right. Well, the last story on the agenda. So Kanye West, old Yeezy, they're throwing a fit. This dude's house was in the California wildfires, and he hires private firefighters to dig this trench around his house, get rid of all the brush, to prevent his house from being burnt down. And I'm listening to a lot of these news sites, and they're in an uproar right now. Oh, my God. Oh, he's spending all this money, and he's hiring all the firefighters. These firefighters could be fighting the fire, and this, that, and the third. And I have no issue with it. First off, you live in a $60 million mansion. To pay these dudes to dig a trench and get rid of all the brush is a hell of a lot cheaper than $60 million.
True story.
And they're private firefighters. They're not your local fire department.
They're not volunteers.
They're not volunteers, so you're not taken away from the firefighting efforts. I don't see the issue with this.
I got to agree with you. Those were they called the hot shots. These are a private firefighter company that's U.S. wide that they call in for some of the craziest fires, and they go into the bullshit to fight these fires. So if Kanye West and Kim Kardashian decided they wanted to hire them, it is what it is. The government or the state hired them to fight these fires in.
Well, see, and what people forget is, look, they're multimillionaires. Look, rich people have nicer things. That's just how life is. And rich people can afford firefighters to protect their house. So I can't hate on you because you were fucking smarter than me and decided to hire a firefighter while I stood there and watched my fucking house burn
True
down.
story. As much as I don't like that family because I don't know what they're famous for. I don't know why they got all this money. I don't. But if I had that money, I would do the exact same thing. The exact same thing. If I can pay for a team of people to come protect my house from burning down, then it is what it is.
Yeah. You know, I'm not sure about digging the moat all the way around. That was kind of weird.
That turns my house into a castle.
Hey, increases property value, I guess.
All I got to do is throw into some kind of dragon. I'll be good. Throw alligators around that bad boy.
Well, look, man, I appreciate you coming on the show today, sir.
I greatly appreciate you inviting me.
You got anything you want to add before we shut this baby on
Only
down?
thing I got to say to the people listening, I'm not going to say world peace, but keep that hunger alive. My family motto is, and I'm going to pass it on to the world today, fuck bitches, make money. Not get money, because if you get money, that means you're getting it illegally. Go out there and make money. FBMM. Fuck bitches, make money. Not literally fuck bitches. But if you're not on my level, fuck bitches, man. Because positive things involves positive people, positive outcome. There you go.
So you hit everybody with a fuck bitches followed by a positive outcome, guys.
Yes, because if I'm out there hustling, making this legal money, I'm going to attract other people that's hustling and trying to make this legal money compared to them guys down here off the side of the road, you know what I'm saying, holding a sign saying we'll work for food. Nope. You know, if I hang out with low lives, I'm going to come out with low life expectations. But if I'm hustling to make money, I'm going to attract positive people to be around me, thus causing me to stay hungry to get to that next level. And then somebody under me is trying to get to my level. So now I got to hustle a little bit harder to keep them from getting to my level because now my level done went higher. Fuck bitches, make money.
I like it. Well, y'all heard them. Everybody stay hungry. And speaking of hungry, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Hope y'all have a great weekend. I hope your holidays are filled with joy. And as Gator puts it, hunger and bitches.
I said something like that, but not that way.
Well, look, another shout out to RTF Productions. Raise the flag. We love you guys. Thank you for having us. You guys tune in. Make sure you share the podcast. Love you lots. Later.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.